Hi, my friends. I'm Lada from Astrolada.com, and I'm here today with your weekly horoscope for the 15th of October till the 21st of October 2018. And this week I have some good news for you. We're gonna use ancient astrology methods, and two of the signs are going to be very fruitful and manifesting in a positive way for every single person, but in different areas of their life, because they're very special and rare alignment that triggers those two signs. And everyone has all the 12 signs influencing certain area of their life, but those two signs, Aries and Capricorn, are the ones that are powerfully manifesting for good this week. And of course, we have still Venus retrograde, so people are still reevaluating relationships. People are still might be having deep rethinking of financial issues and relationships, personal business. It might be still tense, and of course, because Venus is retrograde, Angelique, our best psychic on relationships, that's her specialty, consultant and psychic on relationships and love, is making a promotion checkout, not promotion, discount, because she's trying to reach out more people in these difficult times for relationships during Venus retrograde. And I'm also offering only this week for 7 days my love course on relationships for half price. From $200, it's $100, and it's like 50 or 60 hours of information based on Vedic and on Western astrology, combination of the both methods, of the best techniques that work that I've tested over the past 15 years. So very in-depth with lots of examples and videos. Anyway, so now let's start with the week. First, I'll go through the transits, and we're going to do it a little bit different this week. I'm going to give you specific days for people that are born, what day they're born, and what's going to influence you, how it's going to influence you. So some people will more intensely experience this week. And after that, I'll give you a summary for the 12 signs, sign by sign, of course, for the positive thing, for the two signs that are manifesting in your life. So the week starts on a very positive note with lots of good aspects with the moon and other planets, but it's Venus conjunct Mercury. And these are two friendly planets. They're benefics together. So last week was a bit tense with Venus square Mars and Uranus opposition Mercury and Sun square Pluto this passing week now. So things have escalated. For some of you might have been just your mood, others maybe relationships, personal business, resources, but there were some tensions, there were clashes, there were said or unsaid hostilities and disruptions that happened. But now, the beginning of this week give us an opportunity to settle some disagreement. Because Venus, its ultimate goal is to be diplomatic, and Mercury, it's a friend. It's a friend of Venus, and when it joins it, Mercury rules communication and uh, contact. So you can, the beginning of the week, Monday, Tuesday, already on Sunday, it can start happening from this ending week. You can resolve some conflict by diplomatic communication. And it might be in your personal life or it might be in your business life. You can also take some important decision in regards to resources and finances, because Mercury is about planning and organizing. And if your resources and finances symbolized by Venus, which is in Scorpio, which is the sign of big transformations, and it's retrograde, you're having to rethink and reevaluate your resources and financial flows and assets. And if there were some stresses like expenses, like sudden unexpected uh, problems with finances, well, don't worry, because Mercury now, at the start of the week, will give you some solutions. You will read something, you'll research something that will be the right answer, and you're gonna plan accordingly. And of course, it might not start doing it immediately, but something will give you a plan, and Mercury rules information. You'll receive some information that will be helpful and that will give you a resolution to some financial problem or some problem connected to assets, to something material and valuable. Or the other side of Venus is relationships, personal and business. You can receive some information that helps you reconcile relationships or fix some problems in a commitment or contract or agreement of some sort. Some important conversations are likely to happen the beginning of the week, the end of the last week, and the beginning of this. So you see here Mercury and Venus are conjunct on the 15th. It often gets the influence starts even 2 days before and a couple of days after. So around this period here, 14th, 15th, 16th, very important conversations uh, that can start to rebalance and to fix some problems that have been happening for the last few weeks, and especially last week in some way, on personal, business level, financial level of any sort. Um, and these will be conversations that uh, and communications or emails that peaceful, that are fair. They're not going to be attacking each other and angry at each other. This happened already. Now you're going to resolve this and you're going to try and fix it. Or if there was some problem with certain business project or agreement or contract, again, now can be reached some kind of conclusion or decision how to act in favor of both sides um, to feel happy in that respect. And then the week continues. So we start on a good when then the week continues and towards Friday, so imagine around the 18th, the day before that, on Friday, even on Saturday, some might even feel it on Wednesday, already on the 17th, the more psychically sensitive and perceptive. Mercury is going to square Mars, so there will be the possibility of some confrontation. Now it's not necessary to be connected to this previous event. It might be a different confrontation, maybe some kind of a um, saying things that you're too fast to say, and maybe a bit hurtful words you saying or someone else saying to you, that are a bit like a sting, because Mars is sharp. And the difficult aspect that in Mars, the planet of war and being hurt, and Mercury, the planet of communication, indicates that you can, you know, you have to be careful on that day what you say, because you don't want to hurt someone. And if someone is more sharp with words towards you as well, uh, don't take it personally. It's just, yeah, don't react if possible. But Neptune is helping Mercury at the same time that Mercury is getting this difficult aspect from Mars. Neptune is helping it, which means that um, being compassionate, and Neptune is the planet of compassion, forgiveness, kindness, love, higher love, getting like a higher, more uh, saintly perspective, more benevolent perspective will help you. And you can receive a help to calm you down also from some kind of a grounding or a spiritual experience, or not experience, but activity of some sort. Maybe being near water, going for a walk near water, or maybe drinking a bit more water as well. This is Neptune. This is what's going to calm you down this day. Or maybe having a few glasses of wine. Neptune rules that. But in this case, it's not going to harm you, because Neptune is making good aspect to Mercury. It's going to help you. Or maybe just watching a nice movie. Neptune is escaping reality, chilling, relaxing, cooling. Because otherwise, Mercury, Mars is very nervous, stressful energy. So yes, there is this nervous, stressful energy. Even at work, communications, emails, that is kind of, you might not be fighting directly with someone, but it's kind of escalating the tension. The nervous systems of people feels to be much more affected, especially people that have planets or sun, moon, or ascendant in the fixed signs, which is Aquarius, Scorpio, uh, uh, Taurus, and Leo. They're most susceptible. Whether it's your sun, moon, or ascendant, you feel it, And this kind of tension that's happening towards the end of the working day, the working week, so Thursday, Friday. But again, as I said, there is an outlet, and this outlet is listen to some gentle, kind music, Neptune. This outlet is say a prayer, Neptune. This outlet is be near water. This outlet is forgive the person and let go, take the higher stand in some way, and be compassionate. Try put yourself in their shoes. That can probably help. Or if it's something like, because Mercury also rules our daily tasks, the regular business we're going around. the work we're doing. And Mars doing the square aspect means that something is putting like a, like an irritation in our work. We just feel more easily provoked, irritable. Maybe something happens that disturbs the plan and the routines of your day and the usual uh, how do I say, whatever you've planned and whatever you have as an idea, it's the usual flow of things is disrupted in some way by some small accident or some emergency or some little confrontation or irritability or nervousness. But of course, you can achieve a lot of work as well, because Mars is the planet of action, and Mercury's business administrative duties of any sort, all your errands that you have to run. But you might feel stressed and rushed throughout. But again, put on some good music, Neptune, chill, relax, take time, slow down from a little bit, go to the bar with your friends, have a few drinks, take a nice book and read a nice book, or escape reality with something Neptunian, like watching a nice movie. That will be your release. So that's good for any kind of more creative things, for any kind of more spiritual activities. They will take the tension away. Uh, or maybe even some Pisces person can help you, Um, or maybe watch a spiritual video, put something Neptunian to watch, and that will give you an answer, because Neptune is God's divine love that calms us down, and that it's mystical and gives us signs from the invisible realms. So if you're stressed about something, do that. This is what will give you an answer and resolve the issue. And I wanted to give you a few specific days. Here I have them on my table. So this week, Mercury is passing in Scorpio from 7 to 18 degrees, which means that Scorpios, and by the way, check your ascendant, sun, and moon and what degrees they are in. Everyone knows their sun sign, and they know which day they're born on. Say, like you're born on the 2nd of November, you're Scorpio. But it falls within the 7 and 18 degrees. But anyway, you can find out your ascendant, sun, and moon by going to my birth chart calculator. I'm going to share the screen for you now so you can see how to do this. Just a second. Share. See that? Whoop. And here's my website, astrolada.com. Go to the free birth chart and transit calculator and enter your name, whatever here. I'll put a random year and date and time. Choose your town there. But, do your right time, your correct time of birth, then you choose which town exactly, whatever I'm putting here, just random. And you'll get this chart. That will be your personal chart. I just put someone invented person. So I want you to go and check in the birth chart calculator here, where is your ascendant, sun, and moon? You see, everyone knows the sun. That invented person is born in Capricorn sun at 21 degrees. You also see the degree here. Here, I'll make it a little bit bigger. Planetary detail table. So write them down. Say, if it's this person, the ascendant, 0 degrees Sagittarius, sun, 21 degrees Capricorn, moon, 16 degrees Virgos. If you want to do the rest for the other planets, but those 3 are enough. You'd get a lot of details if you have, and you always keep those. Keep them when you watch my predictions. So now I'm going to give you the degrees. So people that have Scorpio, sun, moon, or ascendant from 7 to 18 degrees in Scorpio, you see the degrees there, which means that they're born from the 31st of October till the 10th of November if their sun is there. If you don't want to check your degrees, it means Scorpio was born from the 31st of October till the 10th of November. Mercury is transiting their sun, or if you're Scorpio moon or ascendant, from 7 till 18 degrees, Mercury is transiting your moon or ascendant. This means that this week is very important for mercurial activities for you. You'll get a lot of phone calls, you'll get to run a lot of errands, administrative tasks, business, commercial tasks. If you're in business, some very important business decisions will be taken. You'll get a lot of work done. Some business contact can be happening, or work contact. You'd have like meetings of some sort. You might be traveling short distance somewhere. Mercury can activate that. It's fantastic time, especially because Venus is also start conjunct Mercury there. If you need to do some communications, important communications, if you need to do some important uh, presentations, documents, filing of letters, do all those things, or emails, do all those things. Just be careful that around the 19th, when Mercury is square Mars, that you don't say things that, you can be especially susceptible to fighting with people around that time, or people, or being more nervous and stressed overall that day. But also people that are born with Sun, basically, that means people that cancers born from the 29th of June till the 10th of July, 29th of June till the 10th of July, or it means they have their ascendant on moon from 7 till 18 7 to 18 degrees in Cancer. They will also benefit positively from Mercury to a lesser degree, but they still will. So good time for Cancers as well, those that I mentioned. And also for Pisces, born from the 26th of February to the 8th of March, or who have Pisces, or people who have Pisces ascendant or sun or moon, basically from 7 to 18 degrees in Pisces. You will benefit from Mercury this week a lot. Very good for anything that I said for Scorpio, matters for you. Good for business, good for communications, good for negotiations of any sort, good for trips and travel, good for contacts, getting in touch with people, marketing, advertising, speaking, writing, communications, delivery of information, researching, studying something of any sort, getting together and communicating, discussing something. So go for it. At the same time, Mars is currently in Aquarius from 12 in this week, from 12 degrees till 16 degrees in Aquarius, which means that Aquarians born from the 1st of February to the 5th of February, approximately, maybe a day before or two, and a day after that, 5th, 6th, 7th can feel it as well. But Mars is transiting exactly over the degrees of your sun, if you're born these days, 1st February to 5th approximately, or if you have your ascendant or moon from around 12 to 16 degrees Aquarius, as I showed you how to find out on the birth chart calculator. So if you have sun, moon, or ascendant within those degrees, which means if it's your sun, you were born from 1st of February till the 5th of February approximately, Mars is transiting very important points. This means, and Mars transits there once every 2.5 years. Now it's transiting for the third time because it was retrograde on those degrees. But you might be a time where you're completing some project, where you're very active, where you're very assertive. It's time for you who have this Aquarius influence to initiate things, and also maybe to wrap up some problems that are ending. It's not new problems that are coming. You're ending it and you're seeing results for it, because the third hit of Mars, it was already there. The whole summer started already on this part of the spring. And also it can mean that you're very busy, and very active this week, very dynamic. You feel ambitious, you feel energized. Maybe it's very likely someone to provoke you, because Mars is a provocation planet. You feel like ready to burst because you're especially willing to do things fast, to move fast. You can be impatient with others, and that can create some tension with you. So likely could have arguments as well, especially in regards to something to do with career towards the end of the week, because Mars from your sign, from those degrees, makes a square with Mercury in your 10th house of career, with bosses, authority figures, institutions, father figures, such kind of, or something to do with work. Um, uh, but or something that affects your reputation and you're like going on the ball. But you're also likely to be very productive and very initiative in regards to career, in regards to work, in regards to your whole life, even physically active. It's a good idea to do something physical. Otherwise, this energy can build up in some small accidents or hurts or burns or scratches or, hopefully not something bigger can happen for you. But it's good for initiating things. It's good for getting a lot of things done, fixing a lot of things, being physically active. doing things that you were afraid to do before, that you felt lazy to do before, now you'll do it. And if it's your moon around those degrees, be careful, because there might be some fights with families or with people. If it's your ascendant and sun over the sun, if you're born 1st 5th February, very good energizing influence for fulfilling your goals and getting things done, to create whatever you want to create, because the sun is a creative planet when Mars passes over it. And also, this Mars is helping this week people that are born from the 2nd of June till the 7th of June. These are Geminis that Mars is trining, which is a helpful aspect. Gemini, 2nd of June till the 7th of June, and also Libras that are born from the 5th of October till the 10th of October, plus minus a day. So they're benefiting from Mars this week. Basically, also, it means if you have ascendant or moon in Gemini or in Libra, from 12 till 16 degrees. Gemini or Libra ascendant from 12 till 16 degrees. So things kind of, you feel gently energized, but in a positive way, not in a stressful way. If you have those positions that I mentioned, you can receive support from someone, even physical support from something. You can, whatever activities you undertake, they will flow. You'll feel more enthusiastic. The doors will open kind of more easily. You still have to put personal efforts, because this is Mars, but it will come easy to you and it will be more enjoyable. So you can progress a lot with certain plans, with certain goals. You can feel more energized, more ambitious overall if you're born those days. But I have another group of people that have to be more careful. Those that are born between the 3rd or 8th of May, around 4th till the 10th of August, plus minus a day or two, or those from around the 5th till the 10th of November, they have to be a little bit careful this week, because Mars is squaring or opposing, making basically difficult aspect to their sun, moon, or sun. If they're born on those days, it's your sun that Mars is doing difficult aspect. Or basically, if you have your ascendant or moon in the signs of, I'll write them here, in the signs of Taurus, Leo, or Scorpio, ascendant or moon from around 12 to 16 degrees in those three signs, or of course Aquarius, there is more attention on you with Mars squaring or opposing your sun, ascendant, or moon. Or if you're born on those days, you have to be more careful for accidents. You have to be more careful for fights and quarrels. You'll be challenged, you'll be provoked. You might be the one who does it because you're irritable, because people, it's reached up to here for you and you just go out and want to shoot out. So what I would advise you is try not to be reactive this week. Try to, if you can, before you go and do something very fast, to think about it, maybe discuss it even with someone, or maybe sleep on it, because you might, whenever I've had Mars transit, I've even kind of can get physical. I can try and, I was close to hitting one of my kids when I had a Mars transit to moon or sun or ascendant. So you have to tone it down, do some physical exercise, be active, but you can get a lot of done, even with the difficult aspect, as long as you're not too rushed, as long as you're not too abrasive to others, because Mars wants to get things done. Mars is the general. It gets frustrated because there's some obstacles it has to overcome, because the difficult, the more stressful aspect. But nevertheless, it can get a lot of things done as long as you're more conscious with your actions. Well, those other ones that I mentioned, the Gemini, the Libras, and their degrees in Gemini and Libra, for them, they get a lot of things done, but smoothly, easily. And of course, for everyone that's affected by Mars, any kind of provocations that come to you, Mars wants to use them for good, because Mars wants you to get something done, to fix something, to improve something. Mars is a Brahmachari planet, which means like a planet of improvement, someone who wants to do things better, So it's fixing a situation that's not right, let's say. Getting a lot of done physically. All right. And one last group of people, these the Jupiter, people that are having Jupiter transits, and Jupiter is from 24 to 26 degrees in Scorpio this week. So people that have their sun, moon, or ascendant around 24, even 23, 25, 26, even towards 27 degrees in Scorpio, which means they are born from around, if their sun is the 16th till the 19th of November, wow, opportunities are coming to you, doors are opening. And also people born, because Jupiter sends its 100% positive aspect to um, 120 degrees away as well. So people born from the 16th till the 19th of July, and people born from the 14th till the 17th of March, plus minus a day or two, they are also benefiting from the helpful trine, which is positive rays of Jupiter, which is allowing them to, opportunities are opening to fulfill in some way their, because if it's their sun that is in those water signs, some kind of a life, Jupiter can give you a present, like to fulfill a dream about yours of some sort, or to start in that direction, to see positive beneficial results, to benefit in some way, because the sun is how we create our kingdom and the vision we have for our kingdom. Jupiter can give you a bigger vision, more hope, feeling more optimistic about your future, finding a powerful solution this week towards a life issue, but in an easy way, like the angels are helping you. Jupiter is divine angelic wisdom, and it's like doors will open, you might feel much better. Or if your moon is in the water signs, which is Pisces, Scorpio in particular, very intensely, or Cancer from around 23 to around 26, 27 degrees, you might feel like your moon or ascendant there, like you're so positive emotionally, that you're on a cloud, that you're feeling inspired, and inspiration can really come even if nothing specific happens. This is this uplifting feeling of positivity, and that good things are about to happen, and having faith that will come around. But usually something good also, you attract something good during that time, some blessings come to you, some opportunity that even if you're not aware how it's going to play out now, something that happens to you this week, or maybe even already started happening the previous week, and even the week after that, it will open for you doors that it might take a few years for it to grow out. It might be an idea, it might be a person that comes to your life, but it's beneficial. It's a gift from above. It's someone like a teacher or a benevolent fairy goddess, mother, whatever, but some opportunity comes. It might be idea, it might be actual material beneficial, some opening that you should pay attention to and grab it, because it's going to be giving you positive results. And it might lead you, even a person that appears in your life, it might lead you down the road to your true path, to true happiness, to abundance, and to more meaningful and happy, joyful life. And Jupiter rules all those things: meaning, abundance, uh, wealth, fulfillment. So pay attention, because the universe is sending you signals and opening those doors for you. All right, and I wanted to tell you that I also have good news for all the signs, because this week and till the end of the month, till the end of October, oh, what did I just do? That's not supposed to be like that. To the end of October, according to ancient Jaimini astrology, there is a triple activation. Each sign can be activated to the third degree for positive manifestation. Once by the ruler, the planet that rules that sign, second by Mercury, and third by Jupiter. When those three ones activate one sign at the same time, this sign and whatever you have in your horoscope situated in that sign will give results, will manifest. And I want you to check this from your ascendant mostly. Okay, to a lesser degree, the sun and moon. From the ascendant, and specifically, I'll show you here again. I want to share you my screen. So for 2 weeks now, we're going to have double manifestation in the signs of Aries, the full manifestations in a positive way. There is also triple manifestation of another combination of planets for shit to happen, but we're not talking about that. This is not happening this week and next week. But basically, Anything you have in the signs of Capricorn or Aries will be positively triggered, will give some good events. Like, for example, this person I invented has Sun in Capricorn, Mars in Aries, nothing else. But also check out here if you have any house cusps in Aries or Capricorn. This person has the second house cusp in Capricorn, and this and the fifth house cusp in Aries, so they can listen to what happens, how is it activated. Basically, something positive happens with their second house, which is resources. They can gain a valuable resource of money with their fifth house romantically. So if you can, if you're more, write those down. But remember that Aries and Capricorn manifest, and we're going to do it by sign now. But if your ascendant, if your rising, or strong, or if your to less degree sun is in Aries, you're manifesting because Mars is aspecting your sign, so is Mercury and Jupiter. But we're talking here about special aspects. These are ancient Gemini astrology. These are not Western astrology, but it does work, triple activation. So the three planets responsible for positive activation is activating you. You can be on the spotlight if you have planets in Aries of any sort, if you're sun in Aries, moon in Aries, ascendant in Aries, you can be put in the spotlight. You can manifest a more physical vitality. You can manifest something good in regards to your career. If it's your sun in Aries, something good in regards with men, with your goals, with wishes. You can be very productive with that. Something good can appear in regards to your family life if it's your moon there, or if it's your Venus in regards to relationships, in Aries. But somehow you do something, because it's you, Aries, first house, ascendant, sun, or moon, that is appreciated, that you can initiate and start something. And Capricorn is manifesting for you. That's in your 10th house. Or if you, anyone else who is listening, if you have 10th house cusp in Capricorn, so it might be like Pisces rising or Taurus rising or Aries rising, people that have Capricorn 10th house cusp. Check out that table. Well, for the next 2 weeks, you're manifesting in regards to your career. You're manifesting in regards to something positive, in regards to something positive to do with institutions, with bosses, with your reputation, something positive. So go for it. Good things are happening. Okay, if you're Taurus, then Aries falls into your 12th house. You can manifest something in regards to faraway countries, faraway travels, foreign relocation, something to do with hidden support that appears unexpectedly for you, finding out some secret that gives you positive things for you, for some spiritual development, some spiritual insight as well, positive manifestation. Plus, or if your 12th house cusp falls in Aries, whoever you are. And then Capricorn for Taurus falls in their 9th house, or if you have your 9th house cusp in Capricorn, whoever you are manifesting the next 2 weeks something positive to do with higher education, opportunity to study something, opportunity to teach or to learn, to find the teacher, opportunity to travel again, long distance with a plane or somewhere, opportunity for enrollment somewhere, something to expand your horizons, some opportunity that can come to you from foreigners or people from different states or people from more elite circles that are more higher positions in you in some way that can help you and support you. Some mentor can appear, or someone can help you, like a father figure can help you, someone who is like a benevolent guide. You can receive some important advice that is positive for you, that helps you see the bigger vision and helps you make a plan for the future, or helps you have an answer through guidance. Some guidance comes to you that helps you get answers, so that helps you feel more positive and know in what direction to go. If you're Gemini, then Aries that is manifesting falls in your 12th house, while Capricorn falls in your 8th house. Or if you have Aries house cusp in if you have your Aries house cusps in the 11th, or if you have, no matter what your ascendant sign is, or if you have your Saturn house cusp in the 8th house, this is also for you. So Gemini can manifest positively in regards to friends, some positive development coming from friends. They can create some important positive networks and beneficial networks, financially beneficial contacts of some sort as well. They can reach out to large groups of people. Something can manifest in some kind of collective endeavor with big groups of people presenting something on a large group of large audience, a group of people. Also gains are more likely to manifest. This is the 11th house. Some kind of rewards and gains can come to you. And Capricorn manifests for Gemini through the 8th house. That's through other people's resources. You can receive support from another. If you ask for help, whether mental, financial, material, whether it's a bank or another person, you will receive it. Something positive can happen in regards to taxes, something inheritances, in regards to intimacy as well. All right, if you're Cancer, rising, sun or moon to a lesser degree, or if you have Aries on the 10th house cusp and Capricorn in the 7th house cusp, so that's for you. Well, you're manifesting in a positive way in your career, 10th house, through institutions, through bosses, to people in higher um, hierarchy than you. You can benefit in your reputation. Something can manifest. You can be very productive. Something can give good results. And also through relationships. Capricorn is manifesting in your 7th house through some collaboration with someone, through some, you can fulfill now some positive developments in regards to contracts, agreements, uh, mutual collaborations with another person, or you can even manifest relationship, or your partner can manifest something good in their life that affects you positively too, or kind of you can meet new people that are useful for you, that are helpful as well. This is the 7th house. Or clients, you can manifest new clients or more publicity, 7th house. If you're Leo, uh, then Aries is in your 9th house, and if then Capricorn is in your 6th house. So you can manifest something to positive in the next 2 weeks in regards to higher education, traveling faraway places with planes, or lectures, or studying or teaching. Can be very happening time for learning or for teaching, meeting a guru, some positive help from a teacher, mentor. Finding, if you're at university, for example, you can find a much better mentor, professor of some sort, or you can have a deeper understanding of a subject and comprehension. You can start studying something that expands your horizons, good for pre-qualification as well, good for matters concerning legal matters as well, good for receiving guidance and wisdom. 9th house is wisdom, and some kind of illumination, an answer to a question comes to you from another, or from a book, or something that the universe for the next 2 weeks gives you, like a pointing finger in the direction that you have to go towards. Watch for those signs. And of course, Leo's, the 6th house is also in regards to work. There can be positive developments in regards to your employment, or if you have employees, something good can happen there. So if you need something to get fixed at your home, to be repaired, again, that's a good a manifestation for that. If you want to rearrange or reorganize something, again, very good thing for that. Any kind of apprenticeships are also positive for the next 2 weeks and can manifest. And it can be even a positive activation for your health and health routines and diet of some sort. And even enmities, if there's any kind of fights with someone or arguments, they can be some good for the next 2 weeks. Something good can come out of that, actually. And even for resolution of some death situation, which is the 7th house, or some diseased or unbalanced situation again. If you are Virgo, then Aries falls in your 8th house and Capricorn in your 5th house. So positive manifestation for the next 2 weeks. Triple positive manifestation can happen. Activation in regards to resources that comes to you from others. Some money that you've been expecting from clients, for example, someone that owes you. Maybe some loan from a bank, or maybe something to do with taxes, with inheritances, with insurances can go well. Some good idea or new developments can happen, that you collaborate with someone, and your mutual efforts can give results. So if you've collaborated already with someone over the next 2 weeks, you can see the remuneration that comes to you from other people's resources, from other people's um, you know, kind of from them, And also, you can ask for help and support. You will receive very likely over the next 2 weeks. Triple manifesting power. Also, fifth house is love life. So romantically, that can be triple manifesting power. For some of you to meet someone, to go on a nice date. If you're already married in a relationship, you can find yourself more able over the next 2 weeks to go on dates, to entertain yourself, or generally, whether you're looking for a relationship or not. It's not only romance, the fifth house, it's having fun. You'll find yourself, August, that you'll be able to enjoy yourself more, to benefit in that way, to be in a pleasant way as well. To maybe some of you might discover some hobby that is pleasant, that's entertaining. Something good can happen in regards to children, triple manifesting influence in regards to conception as well, or in the life of your children, or entertainment and fun, or some creative project might be manifesting or giving results that are positive for you, or some performance of some sort, or maybe going to a concert or some entertainment, being entertained. All right, and if you're Libra, it's in your fourth house, in your seventh house that Capricorn and Aries are manifesting, which means that, especially Libra rising people, they will definitely benefit in some way, in a positive way, through a relationship, through support from another. They can collaborate with someone. This can give good results. So if they've been doing it already, this can get things moving in an exciting, positive way. They can meet someone for a committed personal business relationship as well, or something important and positive can happen through a business partnership or contact or collaborator of theirs, or through their marriage partner, boyfriend, girlfriend, that affects them in a positive way. So look for good manifestations through others, through your personal business relationship, some agreement happening or bringing something positive, some contract, some business transaction bringing something positive. Um, and also the fourth house, something in regards to family, parents, some support and help or positive developments in regards to raising parenthood, raising children, or taking care of some domestic issues, some opportunity for home, for moving, for new place of some sort to the end of October. Some positive things developing in the life of your mother or family members, or your personal life as well. Um, Property, vehicles. And then if you're Scorpio, it's your second house. No, it's not your second house. It's your third house that Capricorn triple manifesting power is activating till the end of October. And it's your sixth house that Aries is activating for Scorpio. So, six houses, there can be some positive developments in regards to a health issue. There can be some positive developments in regards to finding the right doctor or physician or specialist, hiring the right people, the right employees, the right lawyer, hiring the right, finding the right person to give you some kind of service. This is the sixth house. And if you're an employee yourself in work, there can be some positive manifestations in regards to your work, some good projects, or feeling the results of some good projects, getting a lot of tasks done, a lot of errands and fixing things, but good things manifest through that, and also maybe sorting out some debt, sorting out some quarrel, because sixth house is conflict. So some competition or conflict that's been happening, it can lead to good results or to improvement in some way, or even a debt, can lead to that. And it also improvement of health or health routines and habits, and or activation of more organization and order and routine in your life in a positive, that has a positive influence. um, okay, and of course your third house is important positive developments in regards to communication, writing, speaking, and if you have to, making new contacts, meeting new people. Maybe something positive happens, like manifest like a neighborhood gathering or neighborhood party till the end of the week, or with like-minded and not like-minded people. Third house is siblings, teammates, playmates, kind of friends as well. Some positive manifestation there, some siblings with neighbors as well, and some involvement with such activities that give good results. Also, anything to do with business administrative tasks, with commerce, with marketing and advertising, with media and information, writing and speaking can manifest very powerfully in a good way. And short trips as well. There might be a lot of activation of traveling around, short trips. Um, All right, and also devices, information, laptops, phones. If you're Sagittarius, it's happening in your second house that Capricorn is triple activating, and your fifth house that Aries is triple activating. So, second house can triple activate for you. Something valuable can attract to you. You can be able to afford or buy or find, or something that you uh, consider beautiful, valuable, that you always wanted to own, to gain something as well. Materially, it can bring more financial resources. Or if you have your second house, because basically in Capricorn, it will bring some material financial resources for you, and something beneficial, and also some valuables like information, like material valuable thing, or like hmm, anyway, it flew out of my mind. Also, your fifth house, being a Sagittarius, is triple activated by Aries. That means romantic love life can give positive results. Some creative projects can go very well. You can receive good feedback for it, or you can complete it, or you can start a new creative project that you're excited about, or something good connected to that. And also, children can become like a source of some good surprises. Your romantic life, you can go on a date, or if you're already in a relationship, you can have more closeness with a partner of some sort. uh, all right, and if you're Capricorn, well, your sign is triple manifesting Capricorn, and you can be in the spotlight. You can be quite noticed. You can do something important in the next 2 weeks. You can initiate new things that give good results. So if you've been working on something and I can't tell you which specific area of your life, but it can kind of culminate and put you in the, put you in to receive the rewards of that thing. And it can be good strengthening for your health as well, for your physical appearance, strengthening for your vitality in some sort. And if you need to be in the spotlight, this is a good time or to start something new. Overall, your whole life now for the next 2 weeks can feel quite productive. And Aries falls in your fourth house, so something good can come: support from your family, from home, finding a place to live, relocating, selling property, buying property, selling car, buying car, something to do, something good happening in regards to your personal life, in regards to anything to do with family and home and parenting, uh, or your parents as well. And if you're Aquarius, it's Aries. Aries is manifesting for your Aquarius, which is your third house. You can have powerful manifestations in the next 3 weeks through communications, through contracts, through marketing, through advertising. You can get very productive and very manifesting in writing and speaking engagements of any sort, in media, in communications, in business and commercial activities, in recording videos or writing. Oh my God, that's what I'm doing to the end of October. I'm basically 2 weeks recording the yearly horoscopes for an hour and a half each day is a recording, and 3 or 4 hours preparing and studying. Third house is studying, preparing as well, learning new things, and then giving information or anything to do with media, with writing. That's so correct. Even every time astrology surprises me. A lot of short trips can happen for you, Aquarius, especially Aquarius rising people. A lot of if you're in any business, administrative jobs, very hectic, very happening in a positive way. Contacts, new contacts appearing, new communications, like a lot of activation of writing, speaking, chatting, social media of any sort, important events in a positive way with neighbors, with relatives, with friends, people you can hear from a lot of, with teammates, playmates of any sort, and associates, and maybe possibly small groups, positive manifestations through teamwork of some sort, small group environments. and people that have their cell phone self-made wealth is the third house, so that can also have positive manifestation and activation of learning something new and new skills. And also your 12th house is activated, Aquarius, which means that something connected to faraway travels can get activated positively, to overseas travels as well, to holidays, to retreats, some positive developments, planning such things or whatever, making them happen, or holidays going away, or in regards to releasing something you can more easily release now through this positive manifestation, or in regards to some spiritual deep insights you can have through this 12th house. And if you're a Pisces, Capricorn manifests for you in your third house. Again, is it? No, in your 11th house, while Aries manifests for you in your second house. So your 11th house and second house are very gainful. The second house is the house of what you do with money and being able to amass money, getting something valuable, materially, financially. Well, Pisces, you'll be able now either to afford something, and that's in a positive way. It's not like you're spending so much, like you can receive from somewhere now. And you can receive something that is that you desire, that you consider beautiful. If you go, it can manifest a nice present or shopping for you, or assets, or a good investment that you do. Something in regards to investments can get triggered in a positive way for you, but at the same time you're also gainful. What you do with your money in the next 2 weeks can be very positive and beneficial. There will be some good developments in regards to where to invest your money, or what to do with it, or something valuable that you can find and supply for your business or for yourself. And at the same time, your 11th house is triggered through Capricorn, which means that there's triple manifesting power in regards to making also money. 11th house is your revenue. Maybe like a bonus can happen, or some kind of other gain that come to you, or it's also recognition and rewards of some sort. So if it's not material, it can be like, well done, you've done a good job, some acknowledgement, some award, some kind of a like sometimes a person, for example, when the 11th house is triggered, can get some title and honor of some sort, or very positive development and activities with with your friends. For example, you can be much more socially active, and that can lead to some good contacts and socio-economic connections and business contacts as well, and that are mutually beneficial for both sides and for furthering your goals. So there we go. That's your weekly prognosis. So many things. I mean, like, come on. It's 1 week and we're saying so many things, but this prognosis is for 2 weeks ahead for each of the 12 signs. While the first part of the video was just for the this week. So yeah, don't forget, Angelique is making love readings and healings for discount till the 16th, I think. Yeah, check out the link below for her. And my love course, because Venus is retrograde and people need to learn and need to have a need to deeply investigate, their love life. Or if you want to learn everything that I've used and known for the past 15 years on relationships and compatibility, you can check out the 50% off my love course. Thank you so much. And I'll be back to work trying to record the November videos that are coming hopefully next week. And after us get cracking on the yearly horoscopes, which will be like $3.99 per video, but they'll be like long. They'll be like with days, with specific month by month instructions. They'll be like an hour and something for each sign. So I'll pour all my heart into it. Thank you so much, and I will see you soon.